today's Talk 6 about character. I've invited one of our leader. Sabi ko, itong tao to, pag tinignan mo talaga, may charisma. Kasi pag tinignan mo, guwapo, kilay pa lang, guwapo na. And not only that, the character of this person, kilalang ko siya. Yung integrity. And so let's welcome to give the second part of our talk today, Brother Leo Reyes.
Let's go. Yeah. Don't you know?
Great morning!
Good morning!
Alright, break it down, yo. Break it down, yo. I'm Leo. This is Brother Yo. Together we are Leo Yo. Alright, good morning, everyone!
Good morning!
So, who are leaders here? Can I see a raise of hands? Sino mga leaders? A raise of hands. If you are championing something bigger than you are a leader. Again, who are leaders here? A raise of hands. Mga parents, leaders yan. Can you all stand? Yung mga leaders, if you think you are a leader, you are a champion, I'd like to acknowledge those who are leaders here.
Yes, thank
Again,
you.
if you're championing something bigger than you are a leader. Alright? Because leadership is not about you. It's about those people who follow you. Right? Now, okay na. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, what if I tell you, di ba, ano yung fear ng isang leader? The fear of failure. Yeah? Most people think that the fear of failure, or most leaders think that the fear of failure, yun yung pinaka-greatest fear ng isang leader. But can I shock you? Can I shock you? There is one fear, one of the greatest fears. In fact, this is the greatest fear of all leaders, and that is success. Success. What? Yeah, but not only success, not success per se, but success without the big C, which is character. Just like yung binabagit ni Brother Yo doon. Ni Brother James, na LSS ako ni Brother Yo. Yung binabagit ni Brother James kanina, Saul has charisma. Parang ganito, yung pinakwento niya kanina. Parang ito yun eh. Wala lang yung long hair. Naantay ko nga patugtugin niya yung biglang Andrew E. Tanananan, tan. So, Saul has charisma. But, yung character niya, yun yung meron konti. May issue tayo. May hana siya sa character niya. Because charisma can take you to the top. But only character will bring you, will let you stay there. Character lang. Leaders need both charisma and character to be effective. You need to have substance as a leader. Hindi yung puro forma lang. Hindi yung puro, ala niyo, nasa loob ng jacket. Malamig sa likod, honestly. So, hindi yung puro forma lang. Kailangan may substance sa loob. You have to be responsible for your own growth. Kung nababasa nito, it says, grow at your own pace. You have to, like, I always say this, leadership is an inside-out thing. It's not outside in, it's inside out. You have to look within you. And then kung ano yan, papalaguin mo yan. And eventually, because of you growing yourself from within, saka ka ngayon nakakatulong sa ibang tao. Leaders must have substance, not just style. The foundation of leadership is character. Your moral integrity, your humility, your obedience to God. It determines how you are going to sustain your influence as a leader. Leadership is about influence, yes?
Yeah.
I am 25 years in service, not years old. I have been in the leadership position in the corporate world for 20 plus years na din. And wala pa akong nakitang leader na nasustain if they don't have the big C, the character. It's always help the people that you are called to serve, help them, don't use them, help them. And then you become an influence with them. There are leaders in your areas or in your community or in your organization which has no title, because leadership is not about title. Leadership is about your influence sa mga tao. Paano mo siya mapapasunod? Now, yung character weaknesses na nabanggit ni Brother James kanina for Saul, disobedience, he blamed others, he feared people more than God. Diba? Meron siya yung tinatawag ko, ano yun, Mami? Blame, shame, justify. Itong mga leaders who has weak characters, they blame others for their mistakes. They don't own up to their mistakes. They are shaming others. Pinapahiya. The key here is you praise in public, then you reprimand in private. There are leaders who reprimand in public, and then they praise nada. Right? Blame, shame, and then they justify their actions. Always justifying their actions. So, these are the character weaknesses. Disobedience, they blame others, they fear people more than God. Pretty much mirrors yung kay Saul, yung character niya. They refuse to take responsibility for their actions. Now, the lesson that we got from Saul, Saul, sa Tagalog, without strong character, even the most charismatic leaders will fail. Right? These are the downfall of Saul. Yung impulsivity niya. He acted harshly. Right? Offering sacrifices instead of waiting for good old Samuel. Emotional instability. Hinayaan niya yung jealousy na mag-take over sa kanya. Spiritual decline. Instead na si Lord ang i-consult niya, sino i-consult niya? Si Hagar, the witch. Hindi si Hagar yung the witch lang. So, I'm going to share with you some notes na malalaman natin, na matutunan natin kay Saul. These are the things that you need to avoid as a leader. You need not rely on your charisma alone. You need not shift your blame to others. You own up to your mistakes. Don't let insecurity and jealousy control your decisions. Kasi pag ginawa mo yun, maaaring may decision ka sa kumpanya mo or sa organization mo, may pinakawalan kang tao, yung pala siya yung future ng company. May mga hashtag Google dyan. Don't act impulsively out of fear. Fear is defined as false expectations appearing real. F-E-A-R. It's all in your mind. So leadership is also a mindset game. Don't turn away from God when you are faced with challenges. In fact, kailangan mo pa mag-cling sa Kanya, maghang sa Kanya. Kanina, during the worship, let's give a round of applause to our worship team. Grabe. Grabe yung worship. It's really heartfelt because truly, alam mo yung swak na swak sa leadership topic natin ngayon. Because as a leader, if you are called to be a champion for your family, for your community, for your organization, you need to hang on to the very source of leadership. Because as a leader, you are a beacon of hope. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Ikaw yung beacon of light or hope. Ikaw yung defender ng mga tao na where you are called to serve. You are their protector. You are their safe haven. Technically, para kang si Superman. Wala kang S dito lang. Kasi yung S na yan, depende kung anong size mo, magiging M, di ba? Minsan, L, Minsan XL, ako kasi S ako forever. So, kailangan, just like Superman, he gets his power from the sun. And you as God's powerful champion, and I'm declaring it now that you are God's powerful champion, you get your powers from the sun. S-O-N. So, if you are faced with a challenge, don't turn away from God. Hanapin mo siya. Seek Him. Better is one day in His presence than 1,000 elsewhere. What you need to do? What are the musts? Hindi ko sinabing should. So ito, tip lang ha. All your shoulds. I should do this, I should do that, I should do this, I should do that. All your should, you replace it with musts. It's a must. These are the musts that you need if you are called, not if, but when you are called to be a leader. Lead with humility and obedience to God. Take full responsibility for your mistakes. Nakikita natin dito. Right? Develop inner character and discipline. Most people, they wanted success, but few have the discipline to do it daily. The daily grind, consistency. Trust in God's timing and direction. And then you seek God's wisdom. You know, leadership requires discipline, self-control, and trust in God's timing. Sa taas ulit ng kamay ng mga leaders natin dito. If you are championing for something bigger than you, you are a leader. In fact, I'm calling you champions. If those of you who bigla akong tumitaw na lang online because it's time to rise up as God's powerful champion. You're fighting for something, for God, for your country, for your family. My wife is here, binibideo ako. Naka-live yan. Say hi, fans! For God, country, and family. Pero ako sa kanya kanina. Taga-letron kasi yung misis ko eh. Mami, ano nga yun? Diyos, Patria, Letran. Pero ito hindi. Diyos, Patria, Familia. We are fighting for something. Yes. Sino mga tatay? Taas ang kamay. Lahat ng tatay dito, you're fighting for your family. You're fighting for the good and the welfare of your family. Sino mga nanay dito? Taas ang kamay. Lahat ng nanay the same. You wanted to hold and mold the characters of your children. We fight for something that we believe is right. And we know that it is right because we are anchored on the greatest principle of all, which is God. We are called to rise regardless of what our circumstances are. Kahit anong challenges mo. Now let me tell you the story. If you're watching me online, that's Rise Up Champions. That was given to me, an inspiration was given to me years before yung Rise Up Champions. Nagsimula siya as Nuggets Neo. Nuggets nyo?
Yeah.
Yun yun, kaya Nuggets Neo. Nuggets nyo? But eventually transitioned to become the Rise Up Champion. And I'm building that positioning right now. Rise Up Champion, or RUC, or Rock Nation. And very recently, that principle, that concept was challenged. And it's, I would say, the timing is the same as I went online. I have been, sabi ko nga kanina, I have been in the corporate world for quite some time. Siguro mga 30 years now, 25 years, 30 years. And I've taken a leadership position in sales. I'm in sales, by the way. I'm an introverted sales guy. Highly introverted po ako. Pero dito sa ganitong setting, kaya naman siguro na-train na. And I've been having or given leadership position. I've been trying to practice, striving to practice these concepts. Because ipaglalaban mo yung mga tao mo. And pinaka-matindi dyan is you, Rise Up Champions. You rising up whenever there are challenges. The sequence of events, I'm working with this company. There was a change in management. And that change entails some reorganization. And lo and behold, nagkaroon ng changes which affected me and my team and my position. And I was really, in fact, I was asking the Lord, kailan lang ito nangyari? Monday lang. I am fresh na fresh. And I was asking the Lord, Lord, why? I was sulking in that Monday. Bakit? I've been doing my part. I've been serving. We are serving here sa feast. Oh, kung napapansin nyo ko, namimigay ako ng keychain, di ba? So, we are serving here, pero bakit? Truly, it dawned on me na hindi exempted, if you're serving the Lord, hindi ka exempted sa mga challenges, sa mga trials. Pero hindi ko naman sinasabi ba kayo mag-serve, you're free to serve with us. Pero ibig lang sabihin nun is, pinopone tayo ni Lord. He is taking out what is not necessary because He has a plan for us. So going back to my story, Monday, something happened sa company. And it was really heartbreaking. And I'm a father of 3. My wife is here, my 3 kids are here. And I've always fought for my family. But something happened. And I wanted to fight back. And I was driving, sabi ko, Lord, bakit ganito? Etc. I was sulking in my emotions na. As in, nalulunod na ako ng emotions. Because why I went to that company, I was asked, I need you, help me. So I helped out. But eventually, boom, something happened. I won't elaborate on that. But it's really heartbreaking. Anto na yung, alam mo yung medyo mangiyak-ngiyak ka na dahil masakit eh. Sakit na. I felt betrayed, by the way. I felt betrayed by the very person that I trust. Eventually, while I was in that moment, sabi ko, nag-drive ako, para to, imagine this, Bacoor Boulevard, madilim, papunta ako sa amin, traffic, or padating ako sa traffic light. Sabay sabi ko, Lord, bakit ganito? I'm serving you. Normally, when I drive, yung cellphone, nasa dashboard. Kasi Waze. Kasi layo ng pinanggagalingan pa, anyways. And lo and behold, while I was saying, bakit ganito? Tutuk! James Nicholas. Oh, traffic naman. Ipinindot ko. Hindi ko naman alam bakit ko napindot. Bro, can you co-preach with me on Sunday? Ito yon. And the topic is about soul and leadership, which is capacity and character. Alam mo yun, na-experience na yung luha mo, bigla bumalik. Diba? Sabi ko, nag-inis naman ba? Nagsusumbong ako sa'yo, nagkaganito ako sa'yo, naglalabas ako sa'yo, sa mga loob, and then biglang sasabihin mo sa akin, shh, tama na, mag-serve ka. At dahil sa inis ko, alam niyo kung ano sagot ko? Copy bro. Copy bro. I can't say anything. Copy bro. Because I felt right there and then. He is my co-pilot. Yung Tuesday, the following day, sabi ko, ba't ganito yung nararamdaman ko? Nagpapang-hours ka ni Mami. Ba't ganito yung nararamdaman ko? I was trying to analyze what I'm feeling. Kasi medyo may bigat. Is it fear of what will happen moving forward? Sabi ko, hindi. Kasi pinagdaanan na namin to eh. And the Lord has been very faithful to us. So every time may humps, talagang yung pag-hump namin kayo, bigla kami lumilipad. Alam niyo, hindi pala siya humps, rampa pala siya. And then He will take you to the next level. So sabi ko, yung nararamdaman ko, Lord, it's not about worrying. Kasi Ewan ko, hindi ako nakakaramdam ng worry. Yung naramdaman ko, no, siguro dahil nasaktan ko, kaya gano'n. But eventually, yung sasakyan na dapat na dinadrive namin, we're hoping, expecting na makarating sa amin, yun na, sa kanila na. Meron naman kami isang sasakyan. We are blessed dahil meron yung isa. And now here, kanina when we were coming here, yung prayer, Lord, bless that company, bless everyone in that company. Kasi marami rin mga umahas ito. Now, why the story? Na-relate ko lang, kasi right after that experience, the next day, wala kang gana, di ba? Parang wala kang, hello, ano bang klase tao ka? Let's say, may tinamaan ka ng todo, di ba gusto mong mahiga na lang? Pero pagdating ng 6 o'clock, sabi ko sa wife ko, jogging tayo, let's go. Nag-push up ako, pinatugtog ko si Rocky, tararahan. Let's rise up. And then, takbo kami, lakad, tapos takbo. And then, I started vlogging again, Rise Up Champion. And I realized, ito pala yung sinasabi ni Lord sa akin. Hindi mo na ginagawa yun eh. I called you for this. Pero because your time is so caught up in this, nakalimutan mo na. So I'm calling you for something bigger. So that's why I reactivated that Rise Up Champion. And indeed, we are going to rise as God's powerful champion. And yung music kanina, kaya ako pinatugtog yan dito, because it spells the ingredients that you need to become God's powerful champion. The leader. The title of God is Remember the Name. Sabi doon sa music, I broke down the lyrics. Makikita yun dyan. It's 10% luck, the right opportunities, and divine favor. Leadership involves timing and unexpected opportunities. Success is not about luck. You know, luck is the meeting of preparation and opportunity. So what we need to do starting today, this is my call to action to you. What we need to do is to prepare. Because when the right opportunity comes, you are prepared. So, yun yung tinatawag na luck. It's not really luck. It's your consistency on doing what you think you need to do. So, success isn't about luck. It's about being prepared when the door opens. Parang yung mga bumibili lang ng iPhone. Diba? Pag may bagong labas, baka nakaganyan yan. Ready na mag-open yung door. 10% luck, divine providence. 20% skill, ito yung sinasabi natin. It's mastery and competence. Now mind you, ang sinabi sa atin, the purpose of learning is knowing. No. The purpose of learning is not knowing. The purpose of learning is mastery. One of my idols, si Bruce Lee, sinabi niya to, do not fear a man who can execute 10,000 kicks. Yung bang may sipat ito, tapos may sipat ito. Do not fear that man. Rather, fear the man who practiced one kick 10,000 times. Because that is mastery. Bro, Neo, ano yung master ko? You have to look from within. What is your core gift? What is your core gift? Ako, matagal ko hinanap yung core gift ko. And tama si Brother Jay. My core gift is right under my nose. So I was given that gift, that ability to communicate, to speak. And then we harness that. We develop that. A leader's expertise and discipline is determined or will determine their impact. It's always the hard work, the grind. Continuous learning separates great leaders from average ones. Do not be average. In the last 3 nights, that's Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, I attended a conference, the 10X Growth Club. They're not talking about average, because average, when you are average, you're going down. Talk about really 10X, beyond average. So all-nighter yun. Nagsisimula ako 10 p.m. Natatapos ako 9 a.m. And I realized, ay, ang galing ng timing mo, Lord. God is the God of perfect timing. Because suddenly naging libre ako. Nakakatulog ako today and then nakaka-attend ako sa night. So 20% skill. Take note, your skill is just 20%. Huh? And then 15% concentrated power of will. This is mental toughness. Focus. Leadership requires sacrifice, hardships, and overcoming failures. In fact, you are not a failure if you don't quit. You're only a failure if you quit. And the difference between failure and success, the similarity between failure and success is you. Tanggalin mong you sa failure, it's not a failure. Tanggalin mo yung you sa success, it's not success. So, it requires sacrifice, hardships, and overcoming your obstacle. The difference between success and failure is how you respond to pain. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Pag nasasaktan ka, ibig sabihin hinuhugot sa'yo yung weakness mo. No pain, no gain. No ID,
No entry.
no entry. 5% pleasure, enjoying the journey. If you are not enjoying your journey now, you're not enjoying your road, ibig sabihin you are on the wrong road. Kung ginagawa mo lang yung ginagawa mo ngayon just for the sake of I'm doing this, you're not really on the right track. You have to enjoy the journey. You have to enjoy the people you are going with. This is a journey mo. Leadership is not just about struggle. There should be moments of joy. There should be small wins. You need to celebrate small wins. Your passion will fuel your resistance, and that passion, ang nag-fuel din dyan, is celebrating small wins. Ito yung pinakamalupit. As a leader, 50% pain. That's the cost of leadership. If I would ask you, if you are able to live your life again, will you go through the same route? Yes or no? Sino nagsasabi ng yes? Taas ang kamay. Sino nagsasabi na, hindi brother, ulitin ko. Right? The cost of leadership is the 50% pain. Sabi nga, hindi ako si Leo Rayos ngayon without the pain na pinagdaanan ko. Because those challenges made me who I am. Grit, perseverance, determination, they drive success. Many leaders will fail because they gave up when faced with obstacles. And when you are able to do that, that's 100% reason that people will remember your name because you're living a legacy. Because true leadership is not about personal gain, it's about impact. It's about serving those people whom you are called to serve. The greatest leaders inspire others and are influenced or are remembered for their influence. You'd have to live a legacy. So yun, 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. That's the reason ganun yung music natin ng because that in itself is a lesson for all of us. Final takeaway, success is a balance of opportunity, skill, willpower, joy, pain, and most importantly, purpose. And how do I know my purpose in life? Balik ka ulit sa pangalan mo. Your purpose is in your name. I've discovered mine. My full name is Ireneo Alejandro de Castro Ramos. Ireneo is Irene, which means peace. Alejandro is a defender. De Castro is a fortress or a palace. Rayos is a beacon of light or rays of the sun. So therefore, yung ginagawa ko pala, yung pala talaga ako, I'm a peaceful defender, a fortress, a safe haven, a beacon of hope. O nga, no? Ang galing. Hindi ko alam yun. Kanino ka lang nalaman. Joke. So my suggestion is for you to discover your purpose. Alamin niyo, tignan niyo, punta kayo muna sa pangalan mo. I really study that because that's the name given by your parents. Hindi naman yun binigay lang sa'yo because wala lang silang maisip. Hindi naman pangalan mo si Mercedes o si Toyota because favorite is Mercedes-Benz or Toyota. True leadership don't just chase success. We build legacy. And our leadership must inspire and impact generations. Nagets nyo?
Yes.
So let's rise up, champions! Through leadership. Let's welcome our leader here, Brother James.
Thank you, brother. Palakpakan natin si James.